Alright, first and foremost, I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh Bashem Yashai, Bashem Rakakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Giving Stone, and salutations to all the brothers pushing this work in all sincerity and in truth. I'm the brother Yahya from James Kingston, Jamaica Camp, here once again with a quick lesson. And pretty much this video is a classic example of people not looking up words and not trying to understand the true meaning of a word, right? This society has converted words to suit their purposes, right, while not being interested in what the word really means, right? So
doing the right thing.
on the screen you can see a video by Rich Cooper, and a female was asking him some particular questions, and he made a statement, right, which is statement that he made is correct. So let's watch the video and get into some understanding.
Day after day. If you keep doing the right thing day after day, chasing excellence, all that stuff, why don't you trust your woman to stay with you?
Because I trust women to be women. There's other reasons why women leave men, but primarily it's because of hypergamy.
What are the other reasons?
Right, so she asked him a question: if he keep chasing excellence day after day and being a good guy, why doesn't he trust a woman to stay with him? And he answered that he trusts a woman to be a woman, right? No.
I don't have any more kids.
Long and short of it is that this society has given women liberty to be wicked, right? So you can't trust them. That is the long and short of it. You understand? The scripture says there is nothing. I'm just read that quickly. Right? Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 25. I applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Also pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So we live in a society right now where the woman is our biggest enemy, because society has given them power to do whatever their hearts desire, right? And the scripture, as the scripture says, the law is slack and wrong judgment do it go forth. So women in the society are highly exalted and given power to do whatever them please, to the point where they can just get up and leave a man and take half of what is his, right? So that is in all be all of that. You can't trust a woman merely based on those principles, right?
Let's say my LTR wants to have kids. Okay, see you later.
Yeah, but that's an incompatibility you can figure out early on. Like, why can't you have that happily ever after?
Did you watch a lot of Disney movies when you were a kid?
No.
You're 32.
Yeah.
When did you meet your boyfriend?
Oh, like about 5 years ago.
So were you a virgin when you met him?
No.
Okay, so I mean, you've clearly slept with other guys, so it's not like, you're monogamous, because otherwise you'd still be with a guy that you banged when you were 18.
Mm-hmm.
All relationships have an expiry date. I don't know if your relationship with your 5-year LTR is going to be this year, or in 10 years, or till death do us part. A lot of these women out there today are like, I'm monogamous and I'm loyal and you'll have me forever and ever until death do us part.
Yeah.
Right? But the fact still remains, well, you've been with other guys before you got with him.
Right? So he basically made a statement, saying she's not monogamous because she has had sex with a guy 5 years ago. Is the guy still alive? Right? That's one question. I'm sure that guy is still alive. Right? So you have individuals on the comment board saying, isn't monogamy being with a person at a time, always having a relationship, leaving that relationship, and then entering a new relationship, not monogamy? Well, I'm going to answer your question, Mr. Eduardo Silva, right? The word monogamy, based according to 1610, right? Practice of marrying only once in a lifetime, right? Because the word mono and gamy, the word mono means one and gamy means marriage, one marriage, right? According to the scriptures, this is also supported to only have one marriage, right? A woman should only be with one man throughout her lifetime. Now, there's a special case according to the book of Romans, chapter 7, where if the man that she's with dies, then she will be able to marry again, right? Romans chapter 7, verse 2 says, for the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law to her husband, so as long as he liveth. But if the husband be dead, she is loose from the law of her husband. So then, if, while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress. Right? The word adulteress is someone who has sex with another man while being married, while being in a union with a man. Right? Now, the law for that, according to the book of Leviticus chapter 20, is death. Right? So it says, but if her husband be dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another. Right? Now, according to the scriptures, Mark chapter 10, right, a man is not supposed to put away his wife. Right? So, Mark chapter 10, verse 2 says, And the Pharisees came to him and asked him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife? Tempting him. And he answered and said unto them, What did Moses command you? And they said, Moses suffered to write a bill of divorcement and to put her away. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, For the hardness of your heart he wrote you this precept. But from the beginning of the creation God made them male and female. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. So then they are no more twain, but one flesh. Right? And this is pretty much that marriage, that union, right? That one union. A woman is supposed to be with one man. So if a woman goes out and have sex with multiple men without discretion, right? She's not monogamous. She hasn't been with one man. The word marriage is the union which is through sex, right? The coming together of two individuals through the act of sex, right? That is what is the true marriage, right? So it says, What therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. Right? And in the house his disciples asked him again of the same matter. And he said unto them, Whosoever shall put away his wife and marry another, committed adultery against her. And if a woman shall put away her husband and be married to another, she committed adultery. Understand? So that is the point. A woman not supposed to be put away, right? Because she will commit adultery. If she be put away, she's supposed to be, if she leave her man, right, she's supposed to stay by herself, right? Because that act of being with more than one man is adultery, right? And she is not no longer monogamous. So that is the point, man, right? So with that hope that this lesson was edifying unto the elect of the nation of Israel. I want to say Kalalal Yahweh Bashem Yoshai, Bashem Makakadash, the bonus to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers pushing this work in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom.